Gunmark TV. I've got to apologise for this. It's going to be a bit self-indulgent, but I think it's just time to mention a couple of things about the early days of field target shooting. We've got before us here an Airmasters 77 custom tuned. Now the thing is, this means an awful lot to me. I've been very lucky in that there's an awful lot of lucky timing in my life. I was at the first field target, what's considered the first field target shoot, 1980, Magham Down, in that pub, the Red Lion pub, I think it was, behind the field, the field behind the pub, and it was just an electric atmosphere. It was all totally new. We were shooting at inanimate plates. That's a sort of another story in itself. Of course, the way the sport's progressed, it's incredible. But that was 1980. I then went to a club, Broomhills, or Markyate as we knew it, just not far from Luton Way. And Dave Wellham was there, of course. I met him, and he was a talented engineer. He was just starting up Airmasters, and I got in with him. And of course, we first started shooting the break barrel spring guns. It was all done with spring guns in the early days. Spring powered. So it was like at the time of the Anschutz 335 and of course the fantastic Fireman Bow Sport. I stupidly sold mine, but the problem with that was because it was a break barrel, the breech wore. So it was a lovely gun, all Master Sport tuned and customised, English custom stock like this from Dave Wellham and Airmasters, and that was brilliant. But suddenly I had shifts of zero, and I went through loads of scopes thinking, what the hell's going on? It was the break barrel system. Of course, it's, if it wears, and we were shooting the hell out of the guns at the time, if it wears or when it wears, it can cause a problem. Viroarc, then of course the landmark thing, they introduced the Viroarc HW77, and you got instant fixed barrel accuracy. It transformed the sport, and this instantly became one of, but pretty well the main dominant force in field target. Airmasters would take those, they'd get in the actions from Germany, they'd rebuild them, they'd have lighter pistons, shorter piston strokes, open up the transfer port. It's a whole science in itself, spring gun tuning. I always used to buy, there was a custom for sort of carbines, short barrels. I didn't like the idea, I was obsessed with things loosening, so I didn't like the idea of getting a silencer and it could work loose. So I always went for the full length barrels, and as you can see on there, there's plenty of front barrel weight. I've always liked guns like that, but it was sort of these that started it. But the action of this, once the Airmasters had rebuilt it, they went up to the full-blown FTS, and of course I was using those with the full adjustable stocks. But this gun here has probably been this was the Sporter version. So again, it's got English wool to an Airmasters design made by Custom Stock in Sheffield. But yeah, this is probably my most successful gun. I won a few shoots, this is self-indulgent, you've got to bear with me. But I won a few shoots sort of, I think 83 onwards. I peaked in 86. In 1986, I didn't have a girlfriend, I was going jogging on a Saturday night, super fit, and on a Sunday rather, invariably I'd be at a shoot. In 1986 I shot 36 main events, which is phenomenal when you think of how many weeks there are in a year. I won 11 and was second or third in 12 others, so it was incredible. I've got a scrapbook with it all in. It was phenomenal results, but it was this gun that put me there, and yeah, it means a hell of a lot. These trophies here, I've got obviously quite a bit of silverware. These are actually the team shoot trophies that we won at Markyate. These were national club cups, so we were the best club in the country. I think I remember we won it 3 times, but someone found these 2 cups at the old Broomhills site, and I've been lucky to be. I've been given the job as custodian of them. But one of these trophies, they were proper team events at the time. But one of these trophies, you've got names like it was me, Dave Wellham, Terry Doe, Barry McGraw. These were hardcore. All of us were winning shoots, and it's no surprise we were sort of a dominant force in it. Great days, and yeah, it's I feel privileged to have been part of it. But this gun and Airmasters gave me that help. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed that. Mark Camoccio, Gunmark TV. If you like the website, put some comments and let anyone else know about it. Cheers.